he was married to. And the fox ran through there and they burned all of that stuff to the ground. They came out. The Philistines asked, who did this? And they said, well, Samson did it. They said, well, why? What did we ever do to him? They said, well, his father-in-law gave his wife away to his friend. Not a very good friend or wife. Or father-in-law at that. And so they said, you know what? They burned down our fields. They came out there and they lynched them. A mob of people came out. They grabbed the father-in-law, the daughter-in-law, or the wife, and they burned them. Samson, he said, I'll be avenged. And he went down there and he killed 30-some men, I think. He was in a dark place in his mind. What he didn't recognize is that he was called to deliver the people out of the hands of the Philistines. But at this point, he is still in a dark part of his mind. And so where did he go? He went up, or he says that he went down, and then he went up to the top of the rock of Etam, and he dwelled there. The title's not up there anymore. While dwelling in Etam. While dwelling in Etam. He went down and dwelt in the top of the rock of Etam. This is the place that so many people are living today. It's because they had bad things happen to them. And I'm going to get to you here in a second. You're going to wonder, well, what is Etam, Roger? I'll get there. Just wait on me. This is where so many people are living today because they had bad things happen to them. Whether it was rejection, whether they were lied to, whether they were deceived. It put them in a bad place. And now they're dwelling in the lands of wild beasts. This isn't who you are. This isn't who you were supposed to become. But here I am on the rock of Etam. Here I am in the lair of wild beasts. That's exactly what that word means. Etam. It means in the lair of wild beasts. This isn't who I am. This is not who I was supposed to be. I am proud of. I was put here for a purpose. The angel of the Lord spoke into my mama, but now I've got hatred running through my veins. Now I'm going into this dark place. Now I have destroyed so many things. And he's dwelling in the lair of wild beasts. Not just around him, but in the lair. The same place that they're lying. Has anybody ever went into a crack house? I have. Have you ever been into a place where they're cooking meth? I have. Not because I'm trying to get coke or crack or meth. Because I'm trying to get people out. He was dwelling in the lair of wild beasts. Why do people in their mind think it's okay to lay around in that type of environment and that type of filth sometimes? Babies running around with dirty diapers, with no clothes on and dirty faces. Children, people walking there, they haven't bathed in months. They haven't bathed in weeks. They're sitting there stinking themselves, but they're okay laying around that mess. They're laying in the lair of wild beasts. Sometimes when you get in that place, you find that lair acceptable. This is I am living amongst my people. We ain't shouting yet. my people. Nowhere in your life have you ever thought that was your people. Nowhere in their life did they ever think they would be in the condition that they're in right now. Nowhere in their life could they imagine that they would be prostituting themselves up just for another hit. Nowhere in their life did they think that they would sell and give their last dime just to stay in that lair of wild beasts. So what put them there? It's not the crack cocaine that put them there. It's not the alcohol abuse. It's not the prostitution. But it's the hurt. It's the abuse. It's the rejection. And that's the root cause of it all. I've done a root cause analysis. And no abuse that anybody gave me everything ever stick a needle in my arm. I made that choice on my own. I made those decisions. I made the decision to dwell in that land. I've never put a needle in my arm. I about pass out when they put needles in my arm. But they're there because of the hurt that put them there. See, some of you, I want to get to the meat of this here in a minute. So, can you believe I'm still setting this up? I've been home for an hour now. I'm still setting this thing up. Some of y'all, not been an hour, but it's pretty close. Some of y'all are sitting in your own bad place. Maybe you're not in the crack houses. Maybe you're not in where they're cooking methamphetamines. Maybe you're not in a brothel. Maybe you're not in any of those places, but now you find yourself in your own bad place. You're in a place where you don't need church anymore. You're in a place where you question the reason why I even wake up on Sunday mornings to hear the Word of God. You question why I shall continue to do the things that He's asking me to do. Why should I continue down this road? It's because you've been hurt and you're in a bad place in your own mind. And you find that yourself, you're laying in the lair of the wild beasts. Some of you, it was church folks that did it to you. Some of you, it was families that done it to you. Some of you, it was just hardship that's done it to you. But regardless of the reason why you're at that rock, regardless of the reason why you're in Etam right now, it's beyond, the reason why you're there is only just a small part of it. But I got news for you today, is that you don't have to stay there. You don't have to continue there. You don't have to live there. There is a way out. There is a way out. The reason why you haven't recognized, the reason why you haven't come out, is because you haven't truly recognized or walked in your call yet. Listen, I know Samson's story goes beyond this. I know that he fell in love with Delilah. But this is when, I wholeheartedly believe this as I study it out, this is when he truly fell and understood his purpose. You see, the Philistines came down. I don't even know where I'm at in my notes anymore. The Philistines were angered and they came down. They came down and they encamped against Judah. And Judah said, well, listen, you guys already have rule over us. What in the world are you coming down and camping against us for? What's going on? They said, all of the heartache that Samson has given us, we're going to pour it out on you until you deliver him into our hands. So not just 1,000 men, But 3,000 men of Judah marched up to the rock of Etam. You know, they got out of their comfort zones. They went into the crack houses. They went into the meth, where they're cooking meth. They went into the street, or the Arlington Road, where so many hoodlums are running up and down. They went into some of those places, and Jim will tell you some even worse places probably than Arlington, down there in Akron. But they went down into the places where nobody wants to go. They went right into the lair of the wild beast. And they said, hey, listen, Samson, man, they kind of want you down there. You don't try not to make him mad, Jim. They seen what he did. Right. Those people that want you down there, and they said, unless we bind you and deliver you to them, they're gonna cause hardship to us. And Samson said, well, here's what I'll do. I'll let you deliver me to them, as long as when you guys tie me up, you don't kill me yourselves. And so they tied him up with 2 new cords, not old, 2 new cords. This is the men of Judah, because that's important. Keep that in your mind here for a second. The men of Judah tied them up and delivered them to Lehi. Oh, I forgot to mention. Lehi is interpreted as jaw. Jaw. And that's where they were encamped. They were encamped at Lehi. The Philistines were. And they delivered them unto Lehi. The jaw. And man, I want you guys to just get this picture. This is what I do. I'm a storyteller, so I want you to get this picture. They take Samson, this mighty beast Samson. Come up here, Samson. Bound. Put your hand there in your back. Hand and foot. And threw him at the feet. Fall down. Of the Philistines. This is the one that burned down their fields. This is the one that burned down their corn, their vineyards, and their olive trees. This is the one that caused their babies to go hungry. This is the one that caused their listen to what I'm telling you, that's caused all of the hardship in their land. All of a sudden, they begin to shout. And the word shouted right there, when they talk about it in the scripture, means to blow your horn, blow an alarm. They begin to rejoice with joy because the champion was now in their hands. That's exactly what the enemy is trying to do to you. That's the reason why you haven't worshipped in so long. That's the reason why you haven't shouted in so long. That's the reason why you haven't felt the true move of God for so long. It's because the enemy has you bound and he's throwing you.
Yes, amen.
Shouting. The enemy is shouting. Why? Because you're not. The enemy is dancing. Why? Because you're not. The enemy is rejoicing. Why? Because you're not. There's a spirit of domination in this land that is trying to grip the very breath and life out of the church, and you're allowing it. The word domination in the Hebrew means python. What's a python do? It wraps you and constricts and squeezes all of the breath out of you until it defeats you and kills you. And that's exactly what's going on. We attend churches sometimes that don't have the Spirit of God moving in it. And why? Because there's a spirit of domination there. Because we're so wrapped up with legalism. We're so wrapped up with the things of the flesh. We're so wrapped up with what we see with our own eyes that the spirit of domination is around us and it's squeezing the breath right out of us. Now this is deeper than that. The word spirit is pneuma. The word pneuma is translated as breath or wind. What he's trying to do is get you to a point where you don't have a reason to shout anymore. The Spirit, you don't feel it anymore. You don't feel the things of God anymore. He's squeezing the life out of you. I will not let him take my God from me. I will not let him take my shout. I've got a reason to dance. I've got a reason to shout. I've got a reason to lift my hand. I've got a reason to rejoice. My God has saved me from the devil's hell. And I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. The flesh tells me to stay home. The flesh tells me that you don't need all that. The flesh tells me I don't need to shout. The flesh tells me I don't need to rejoice. The flesh tells me I don't need to worship. But I'm here to tell you it's a lie from the devil. That python has his grips on you. You need to shake it off and begin to shout. That python has a grip on you and he's trying to destroy you. You need to shake it off. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I am a conqueror. I am a mighty man of God. I was not called to die here. And Lehi,
Thank you, Lord.
the jaw.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Isn't it funny that the enemy is going along seeking whom he may devour, and there he finds himself in the jaw. He finds himself in the jaw. He already had a plan. It said that those cords, those brand new cords, it says that the Spirit of God came upon him. Not the spirit of man, not the spirit of Satan, not the spirit of the flesh, but the Spirit of God came upon him. I'm telling you right now, if you haven't felt the Spirit of God yet, you need to start praising him because God is in the house. If you haven't felt it, you're the one that's the problem. Not me. It's not my preaching. If you haven't felt it, it's because you haven't felt it for a long time because of the problem. Wrap around you. It says that the Spirit of God came upon him. And it said those new cords were like flax burned with fire. Just linen or cloth that was burned with fire. They were like ashes. They came off. And it says that he went in and he grabbed a new jawbone of an ass. Now, I don't know what qualifies as new.
Oh, no.
I have a different view of what a new is than what a lot of people do. I will promise you that. I'm about to tell you, some of these guys have heard it. I have a different point of view of what a new jawbone is. Now, if you study the word new, it's going to tell you that it's moist and it still had fluid on it and that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, that jawbone was new. A new jawbone, the moment he reached into that donkey and ripped it out. That donkey's sitting there minding his own business. Then I wonder, wondering what's going on around here with all these people around here. Or maybe it's the very donkey that carried him down into the hands of the enemy. Regardless of what happened, he reached in and grabbed the new jawbone of an ass, and he began slaying one after the other, heaps upon heaps, one after another. And he began to throw him, and he began cracking him, bam, 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 bam. I'll pick all kinds of stuff. I'll pick it up. Bam.